Yamada, soul family, soul tribe. What's going on? How is everybody feeling? This is Illuminated Light. We are sharing and shining light. Hey, y'all, you know the movie I Am Legend? It talks about these zombies. We all know that we're living in the end days of time and a lot of things are happening. This is a real serious spiritual awakening right now. A lot of people are awakening to the truth. But let's talk about this zombie apocalypse. A lot of people are really, especially in the conscious community, wondering, is that really going to happen? Now, they have this word that is called predictive programming. Let's read it. Predictive programming is theory that the government or other higher ups are using fictional movies or books as a mass mind control to make the population more acceptable or accepting of planned future events. Now, y'all, that's something to think about. That I just read this. I just looked this up the other day, and that is crazy. Now, it's one thing when you feel like, hey, the government is trying to control our minds by putting certain things in movies and certain things in books or put things on the news because they control the media. But to see this in a definition, man, we got to go to the next level with this. Now, how to escape this zombie apocalypse. Now, I watched the movie the other day. I really had to go back. Now, y'all know this movie is so old. It came out a few years ago. But when I've been hearing that this movie is connected to this pandemic that we're going through or this thing that we're going through right now, I just really had to go look at the movie. So anyway, when I watched the movie and you see all these things going on where these zombies, they call them zombies, but you got to think about in the movie how they was created. Now they was created because scientists came together to try to create a cure for something. And in giving them this what is called a virus, they were mutating and they turn into these zombies. But when you think about what's going on in our world today and what's going on as our society, as us as a people, human beings being on the planet, what would be another form of zombieism? Just think about it. Now, in the movie, of course, everything is subliminal. I love watching movies. I'm an empath, and there are a lot of empaths on the planet. And what we do whenever we're in like a building or we're watching a movie or we reading a book, we see beyond what's being shown. And so in every movie and every book and every situation, there's more going on than what the eye can see, but we feel, you can pick up the feeling of, wait a minute, hold up. But I love movies because you can kind of like feel what's going to happen, and you can pick up different, frequencies and vibrations of, okay, this is going to happen next, especially from the music and things like that. So anyway, just to make the long story short, I don't want to go into all that. I had to order this movie just to rewatch it, just to see is it kind of connected to what's going on. Now, I've been hearing in the conscious community, people are talking about, of course we know that predictive programming is real. It's real. So we know that now. But I wanted to see how this movie is connected to what's going on now. Now, in the movie, you're going to see the zombies. And like I said before, they changed from taking something that man had gave them. This is not nothing that the Creator has done or God has done. This is something that man have made a mistake in and did not know that this was going to happen. And so these beings, which are zombies, they are humans which have been changed from their DNA, So just think about a zombie. But in the movie, these zombies are more like modern day vampires because they're eating and killing everybody. Now, in the movie, Will Smith, he is the star, and he's in New York City. And as a matter of fact, he had been along in the movie with no humans for 5 years. Oh my God. And so he's living a life in this city where there is nobody but animals that he could connect with, which he has a dog with him. And he connects with his memories. And he also connects with mannequins trying to live this, a normal life, just trying to get by. He's just being human, you living his normal life, trying to get by with a little, funny stuff going on. Y'all know Will, he is funny. So anyway, but in the movie, these beings, the reason why I say they're vampires, because they're not drinking blood or anything like that, but of course they are eating people. Oh, that is their way of surviving, eating people and drinking their blood. But they're also sensitive to light. Light kills them. The sun kills them. So, but in the movie, this vampirism that's connected to what's going on, how you can protect yourself from a zombie apocalypse is that the subliminal message in the movie is not literal. Just think about it. It can't be literal. There could be something that could change us so much that we could become beast-like. But in this movie, if you really think about it, they don't always tell you the truth. The truth has to be realized. So they don't always tell you the truth. Thank you, Ralph Smart. Thank you. That's my mentor, and he says that all the time. Now, the truth has to be realized. In this movie, these are vampirism zombies, which are killing everybody for food. Only in certain areas, though, because at the end of the movie, they have a whole civilization of people that is behind this big gate. But in New York, of course, you see in the movie where they blow the bridges up. So Will is stuck there by himself surviving, but there's a young lady and a little boy that end up showing up in the middle of the movie or kind of close to the end. But anyway, but when you think about it, looking at it from a different standpoint, because nothing is just literal. So in this movie, what I feel, I'm just expressing how I feel, y'all. What I feel is really gonna happen. If there's gonna be a zombie apocalypse, it's gonna happen in the mind. Now think about it, in the mind. We're already living the zombie apocalypse right now. And what I mean by that is that, let's just say the government. Let's just look at that word. Everything is about word, because words have power. Words have power. Everything is energy, and those words that you speak, you're speaking it to existence. So anyway, those words are powerful. Government, governmental, govern the mind. We are like, if you're living in this day of time and you're doing everything that you've been told to do and taught to do through your schooling, you are a modern day zombie. Just think about it. We are told to get up every day, work for somebody, eat, of course, 3 times a day, and eat everything, and then expect to be healthy and strong enough to work for these people for 65 years, or till we 65. I'm gonna say that, till we 65. And when you're 65 and you retire, they want you to take this pension or your retirement and live life and be happy. But think about it. If you're doing this every day while you're young and in your prime, just what is that doing to you? You're not eating healthy. Nobody gave us a book or a manuscript on how to eat healthy while we're here on this planet. We had to figure that out as we went along by making mistakes. But working for somebody and giving them our life force every day, all day, in the little time that we have for ourselves, we just have enough time to eat, maybe do a little self-care, and to go to bed and start all over again. Crazy. Something to think about. I just want y'all to think. I'm just telling y'all my opinion. You tell me what you think. Now, how to escape this zombie apocalypse? You need, I feel, try to enjoy life as much as possible. I understand we got bills to pay. I understand that you have to go to school, or you feel like you have to go to school. I understand that you feel like you have to have this perfect job. But imagine if we wasn't taught to have a job. Imagine if we were taught to have a business. You'll be escaping the zombie apocalypse. Because having your own business, you make your own hours. We support each other. You are being of service to others, helping them in some kind of way. So your business is needed in the community. And by you being of service, you will be well taken care of. Everything is about law and exchange. The law is about give and exchange. So you're giving something and you're getting something back in return. So make sure that if you're going to start a business, make sure that it's something that will help the people. And as you're helping people, you will be well compensated. And that's how you escape the zombie apocalypse, because you are a zombie if you are in the rat race of getting up every day, giving your life force energy to beings or people who want you to fuel their dreams and their businesses and their success, and they're only going to give you like a pinch of what you're worth. And the only reason why I had to give you a pinch, because there are other people that are working too, so they got to give them a pinch too. But if you had a business, or if you can be of service of helping other people, then you will be well compensated not only from the people that need your services, but from the universe, or from who you would call God, will come along and be there because you are helping the people on the planet. You have a service that is needed. And remember that we all have something that we can give back to the world. So that's how you can escape this zombie apocalypse. It is better to live a life of happiness, doing something that you enjoy, and being of service of people and helping them in some kind of way. So that is a good way to escape this zombie apocalypse. Now you tell me what you think about the movie, and tell me what you think of a way that we can escape this zombie apocalypse. Peace and love, everybody. This is Illuminated Light. We are sharing and shining light. Remember, eat healthy, love yourself more, that little bit more, and enjoy life. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Gods and goddesses, soul family. Your words have power. They create things in this world. So make sure you're choosing your words wisely. Peace and love, everybody. And I want to say, I'm an alien from another planet, and you just might be one too. I'm gonna die.